Hi, my name is Sandy and I worked with Freedom Design Build to renovate my kitchen. So I am a firm believer that the kitchen is the heart of the home. What other room or common area do you have where the whole family gathers at least once a day together? So the most important thing was obviously space for us to do that. And I also wanted an area that everyone would be happy to get together and be comfortable sitting together and doing activities. It was wonderful working with the Freedom Design Build team. Throughout the process, I didn't feel like just another customer or just another contract to them. It was really fun because every design meeting that we had, they seemed sincerely excited to show me, what ideas they had about making this project, exceed my expectations. I love that the kitchen meets our aesthetic vision as well as the functionality needs. I love that, it meets the aesthetic where it's nice and clean and empty looking, but at the same time, they put in some features in there that made it really functional for me so that I can get, what I need and use on a daily basis without going through too much effort. So for the backsplash, I knew that would be a hard decision to make because whatever we pick for the background material, we'd be stuck with. And so I didn't want anything that would become dated, or I didn't want anything with colors that I might get tired of. So when we were going through some backsplash ideas, the design team, they actually suggested, what if we use a similar material to our countertops for that, and that way it'll always match, and it's going to be a simple enough design that it will never get tired of it, and it'll go with anything that we put in the kitchen, obviously, because it's going to match our countertops. And it was a great idea. We never would have thought of something like that. So when we were going through the design process, one of the features that we didn't really think about that we ended up somewhat splurging on was the window by where we have our breakfast, our little kitchen table. And when we first started, we had no plans for a window or anything like that. And the designers, they recommended, hey, how about we just tear apart this wall and put in this giant window for you? And at first, we weren't sure if we wanted to spend the extra money to do that, but it's become probably one of our favorite features in the kitchen. One thing during the process that I was extremely grateful for was that the building team, they were so meticulous about making sure the area was, sectioned off during the build, and they would clean up so well every night. We have a young child and we have a special needs dog, and so it was really great that they, kept us apprised of what steps they were going to be doing that day, and if they had to leave behind any equipment, that they would secure it so that we didn't have to worry about anyone getting into it. And the communication with the team, the project manager, and the designers, it was just awesome throughout the whole process. It made it a lot less stressful than it could have been for us to occupy the house while this was all happening.